Hey everybody, been a while since I've seen you. Okay, so in January I was diagnosed with invasive ductal carcinoma. In other words, breast cancer, triple negative. And I didn't know what the outcome was going to be. I didn't know, I just needed to just be, quiet and pray and deal with it. So that's why I haven't been on very much. And the last thing I was thinking about, quite frankly, was makeup. So I just went through surgery. I went through surgery 2 weeks ago, and they removed the tumor. I had it was a nasty situation. It was the ugliest tumor I've ever seen. I had skin involvement, and if anybody out there who's ever had breast cancer knows what skin involvement is, it is the most disgusting, gross thing that you can possibly ever find on your breast. That's not very sexy, let me tell you. But anyway, you guys, I opted out of having a chemo port or radiation or anything like that. I just didn't want to go through that. And the prognosis for the type of cancer that I had, especially being triple negative with chemo and stuff, is not that great. It tends to be resistant to, traditional remedies. But I didn't want to put myself through it. I've seen enough people go through this where their quality of life was terrible, and and they didn't, and then it comes back, and I chose not to do it. I made a decision early on that I wasn't going to go that route. So I went through they did a CAT scan on my body, and initially there was a report that was like, it looks like it's gone to my liver and my lungs, but my bones were clear. But then they did another look, and this whole thing I'm telling you right now is all very condensed. There's a lot of information that I'm taking out, but when we first saw the report, when I read it, I was like, oh crap, I've got stage 4. Like, oh my gosh. So, but I didn't. It turns out that there's like a benign thing on my liver that's nothing. It's like a mole. It might as well be a mole. Nothing in my bones, and there was a little inflammation in my lungs, probably due to my colds or allergies or something, but they couldn't rule out metastasis because of the fact that I've definitely had breast cancer. I mean, they already knew that. So the radiologist and my doctor were like, we don't think that it's spread to like anywhere, but we're not sure. We can't rule it out. So I had to go through that, right? I had surgery 2 weeks ago. They removed everything. They took 10 lymph nodes. 3 of them had disease. The whole entire area is clear. Basically, my doctor just said to me today, I just left my doctor, and I said, do you still want me to do a PET scan? Because they were going to have me do a PET scan. And she said, it's up to you. Like, she didn't. I'm not going to edit any of this. I'm not going to edit any of this because, you guys, what I've just been through has been so hard. But at the same time, I have lived a life where God has taken such good care of me in places where I thought I was never going to get out of things. I couldn't get out of it myself. And the things that He has done to preserve me and to care for me. And I told Him, I said, Jesus, if you'll let me live through this, I will tell everybody. I will tell everybody what you've done. I will tell everybody how good you are. And here I am. Now it's time for me to make this video and let you know that I don't have any cancer in my body. I feel so amazingly healthy and so good. My surgery went amazing. My recovery went amazing. My surgeon told me that I did so well after surgery that she almost couldn't believe it. She thought maybe this is the calm before the storm. I had no surgery. Listen, when somebody cuts on your body, it hurts. It's supposed to hurt, right? I mean, it leaves a lot of, they've prescribed strong drugs for you. I never had a day where it hurt to the point where I felt like I had to take a pain pill. I mean, I took maybe I could take like an ibuprofen and that might do something, but I didn't even have any significant pain in my body. There was one morning I woke up like 3 days later, and it felt like I had gone to the gym for the very first time and bench pressed too much. That was it. And I did take a pain pill that day because someone said, you better take it now because you want to get on top of it because otherwise you won't get it under control. So I did, but that probably wasn't even necessary. I've gone through this whole thing, you guys. I bounced back from this surgery with basically no pain. I have not really been tired. I've been out. This is an amazing report. My surgery, this incision is it's healed really well. Just everything, nothing could have gone better. And to walk into my doctor's office this morning and for her to tell me there was no evidence of disease. You guys, God is good. He is good. And I'm here to tell you, I've been gone for a couple months because I had breast cancer. Now I don't. And God gets all the credit. So I love you. I'm not sure when I'll be back on. I'm not sure. Right now, I'm just so excited to be literally like an hour ago or 2 hours ago, I found out that I was free of this thing. So I'm not sure when I'm going to be back. I am just like, I'm not sure, but hopefully I'll see you soon. I love you guys.